Welcome to the 5 Dumbest Things on Wall Street, where each week I point out where Wall Street went wrong. And then I wonder where I went wrong. I mean, what does this say about me, this mean-spirited job I do every week? That I can insult people? That I can make them feel bad about themselves? Yes, I can. Okay, number 5, DNB's China Syndrome. Remember the China Syndrome?
The closer they get, the more threatening it becomes.
Well, from now on we suggest the China Syndrome refers not to a nuclear meltdown, but to companies apologizing because they are afraid of contaminating their China business. Take Dun & Bradstreet, for example. DNB shuttered its Chinese division last week over allegations that it violated privacy laws. Give us a break. The Chinese government snoops on its citizens every day. Hey, maybe they don't run over them with tanks every day, but they do snoop. And DNB completely capitulates over privacy? Really, if that's not the pot calling the kettle black, and then stamping Made in China on it, well, we don't know what is. Okay, number 4, Apple's premature payday. Listen up, folks. We are not calling Apple's dividend plan dumb. Far from it. These guys were smart enough to bank $100 billion in the first place, so who are we to mock them for giving it back to investors? That said, we also can't say Monday's announcement was the smartest thing either, because it upstaged the news that it sold 3 million new iPads over the weekend. Look, we know it sounds impossible for Apple to swing and miss with a new product, but remember, the Newton is not a figment of our imagination, and Tim Cook may need to milk that dividend if such a flop should happen again. All right, number 3, Icon goes hungry. Shares of Lionsgate Entertainment broke $16 a share this week based on the massive expectations for its Hunger Games movie. Sadly, a lot of investors missed the run-up. You see, when activist investor Carl Icahn dumped his 44 million shares for $7 apiece last August due to a very public feud with the company's brass, he took a lot of those bandwagon barbarians with him. Once Icahn stopped storming the gates, however, the shares took off. Yep, it's game over for Carl, and he left a lot of people hungry.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What? What? What?
What do you mean, what? The kid wants more food, that's what. There's your Hunger Games. The kid's starving and these guys are screwing around. All right, number 2, Ivan's Killer Comp. 2011 was a very good year for Verizon shareholders, with the telecom stock returning a hefty 18%. Yep, it sure was good to own Verizon last year. And what we learned this Monday is that it was even better for Verizon's former CEO Ivan Seidenberg. He earned $26 million, up from $18 million in 2010. Hey, that's not terrible, Ivan. Not terrible at all. What? He left as CEO last July? So he banked that $26 million for only 7 months of work? Oh man, that's a pretty egregious paycheck even by Wall Street standards. But you know what? Let's give old Ivan the benefit of the doubt because he beat the index. Huh? When he left, the stock was down for the year, but he still got a massive raise? Oh man, that's just plain egregious. Okay, number 1, Meg's Marty McFly moment. Honestly, we don't know how dumb Meg Whitman's HP reorganization plan is at this point in time, but we guarantee you this, dumbest fans, it will be dumb at some point. How do we know? Well, let's hop in the dumbest DeLorean and go back to the future, shall we?
Calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious
2001, Carly Fiorina buys Compaq for $25 billion and merges it with HP's printer business. Fast forward to 2005, Carly gets canned, leaves with $42 million. Enter Mark Hurd, who splits the printer and PC businesses. Fast forward to 2010, Hurd can't keep it in his pants, gets canned, leaves with $34 million. Enter Leo Apotheker, who tries and fails to sell the PC business entirely. Fast forward to 2011, Apotheker gets canned before anyone even knows how to pronounce his last name, leaves with $25 million. Enter Meg Whitman as CEO, and fast forward to this past Wednesday. Meg announces the new road HP intends to take, or should we say the old road, since this is simply a return to the Carly days. Then again, everything at HP is always up in the air, so maybe it's like Doc Brown says.
roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
There you have it, the 5 dumbest things on Wall Street this week. We'll see you next time.
This market is fueled
Stock
by
pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to